Hello. Now let us discuss about sulfur cycle. In nature, sulfur mainly occurs in elemental form as metal sulfides and sulfates. It is released by weathering process of rocks and by the decomposition of organic matter or organic materials, and also it occurs in gaseous form as a hydrogen sulfide. So it is released into the atmosphere from lakes, marshes, or waterlogged areas. Immediately it is oxidized into SO2, sulfur dioxide. And this SO2 is, when it is mixed with rainwater or when it is dissolved, so sulfuric acid H2SO4 is formed. So that sulfuric acid, water, that is nothing but acid rain. The acid rains are in the form of acid rains. The sulfuric acid or sulfur is coming back to the earth. And generally the plants absorb the sulfur in the form of sulfate, here sulfate, and that is utilized by the plants in the synthesis of amino acids like cysteine, cysteine, methionine. So these are amino acids, very important for the some protein synthesis. And sulfur is generally playing a main role in the synthesis of chlorophyll pigment, and it is essential for the nodules formation in Fabaceae or legume members, and it is also a constituent of ferredaxin or ferrous sulfur protein, and some lipids of chloroplast also. And the sulfur is determining the structure of protein also. So here the plants are uptaking the sulfur in the form of sulfate, and that sulfate is utilized in the synthesis of amino acids, and that the amino acids are important for the protein synthesis. So here the sulfur is from plants, it is transferred to the animals or here consumers. From plants it is transferred to the here decomposers or any organism. It may be consumer or so primary consumers or secondary or any so consumers. So here after the death of your plants and animals, the dead bodies and the excreta or organic matter that is decomposed by the decomposers or some microorganisms. So during the decomposition process, here the sulfate again coming back to the here earth. So during this decomposition process, hydrogen sulfide is released under anaerobic conditions. Under aerobic conditions, sulfates are released. Under anaerobic conditions, hydrogen sulfide or H2S is released, and under aerobic conditions, sulfates are released. Here, colorless sulfur bacteria, for example, Begiota, oxidize hydrogen sulfide to elemental sulfur, and that elemental sulfur is converted into sulfuric acid. And the purple bacteria like Rhodosodomonas oxidize hydrogen sulfide to sulfates. So these sulfates are recirculated and absorbed by the here plants or producers. So here from soil to here atmosphere to here again lithosphere or soil, and in the form of sulfates the plants are uptaking, and that is utilized in the synthesis of amino acids and proteins, and that is transferred to the animals. And after the death of plants and animals, here during the decomposition process, again the sulfur is reaching the soil or lithosphere. So in cyclic manner it is moving. So that's about sulfur cycle.